Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the first international conference of South Asian Society of Criminology and Victimology 2011. I would like to invite Dr. Jaishankar to deliver the welcome address. Please, sir.
Respected Dr. Magendra Surana, respected Professor Roy King, my colleagues Natty Ronald and Samuel Loisirat, and dignitaries of the dais. It's an honor and a pleasure to meet participants from all over the world have assembled here to commemorate the first International Conference of the South Asian Society of Criminology and Victimology. The main theme of the conference is crime and victimization in the globalized era. It's not only the main theme, something is relevant with globalization, but also the participation of the people. More number of people have shown interest to participate in this conference, and we have made it a point that everybody gets a slot in this, and we have stalwarts in this conference from countries like Israel, UK, Netherlands, Australia, and other places, and India. Crime and victimization have crossed boundaries. Since the arrival of the internet and other things, that crime is no longer confined to certain boundaries, and victimization too. So in this case, that we have to broaden our vision towards criminology and victimology. So the main aim of our society, South Asian Society of Criminology, is to promote criminology and victimology in the South Asian region. Of late that we found criminology and victimology is progressing in countries like US, UK, and other places in Europe. But ironically, criminology and victimology has not developed to the extent that was happening in Western countries. So the reason is multifaceted, that criminology as a social science subject, sometimes considered as a part of law and sometimes considered part of sociology. It has its unique identity now. Criminology is not a new subject in India. It's 40 years old, more than 40 years. 1960, a department was started in University of Sagar. We have nearly some 7 to 8 departments, and some of the departments are in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka doing very well. But certain other departments still, some are emerging, some are dying. So our idea of SASCV is to promote criminology and victimology, to bring in more departments of criminology, and especially national law schools are flourishing like anything. So our interest to create a lot of Center for Criminal Justice Administration as well as victimological centers. So in this backdrop, this conference is organized by our society for the first time in Jaipur. And this conference, I would say, is academically and socially inclusive. So the range of people participating is from emeritus professors to undergraduates. No one is left out, everybody is there, and countries also in the same vein. And rigorous peer review is not a part of any social science conference in this part of the country or the region. That normally such conferences, papers are accepted, just they submit and accept. But we want to make some breakthrough in this, that we made a program committee under the chairmanship of Dr. Natty Ronald and his team of people from various countries. An online system was made and people submitted their abstracts, and nearly 300 abstracts were submitted, and only this case that I would say that many of the participants would have felt bad that their papers have not been selected. We wish to tell them that this is because of our high standards and not because of their inability to submit a proper paper. So our standards we have set higher. Probably that the first start of this conference will mark it a unique start, that next conference onwards people will submit for better papers and that will be selected. So Also, we as a startup organization, we lack funding for many of the arrangements and things, that we couldn't support funding for our international participants, the panel chairs, but they were all very kind enough to accept our invitation, and they have come from far off lands by their own funding, and I deeply and sincerely thank them for coming here. So we have got a lot of sponsors and knowledge partners. With this, without their support, it is not possible to conduct such a mammoth event. And I welcome one and all for this first International Conference of South Asian Society of Criminology and Victimology. Thank you.